As much as I miss uploading Soul Train videos on YouTube, the reason why I decided not to upload them anymore like I used to is because BET Networks, which is now owned by Paramount Global, owns the rights to Soul Train. And that means all 35 seasons, all 1,117 episodes, which include all of the award specials, both when they aired on national syndication as well as the ones that air now since the Soul Train Awards, now since 2009. But you have to understand, Soul Train has been around for 35 years, long before BET ever existed, long before MTV. For those that don't know, Soul Train originally started off as a daily series in Chicago, airing on WCIU 26 in August 1970, and it aired daily, and it was in black and white. And then the following year, it premiered on national syndication, airing across all the United States. And then in 1985, starting in the 15th season, Tribune Entertainment took over national distribution. And then 2 years later, the first Soul Train Awards launched in March of 1987, and they had one every year ever since. And then in 1993, after 22 years as the host of Soul Train, Don Cornelius decided that he was stepping down as host. And the last episode of Don Cornelius as the host of Soul Train aired June 26, 1993. Fast forward August of 1993, the first and so far the only Soul Train Comedy Awards special aired. And then 2 months later, the 23rd season of Soul Train began, which meant a new set and a new logo, the Afrocentric inspired Soul Train logo, which was done by Brent Rowlands. And up until the 23rd season, all the way until the end of the 26th season, Soul Train had a bunch of guest hosts like every week. And then 1995 was when the first Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards premiered, August of 1995. The same year, Soul Train went into its 25th season on the air, the fall 1995 season, as well as the Soul Train 25th Anniversary Hall of Fame special that aired on CBS November of 1995. And then fast forward to the fall 1997 season, which was the 27th season. After 4 seasons of guest hosts, Maestro Clark became the regular host of Soul Train. And all the way until the last episode, well, not exactly the last episode, like the 12th episode of the 29th season. And that was the last episode of Maestro Clark as a host. And up until the new year, repeats aired. And then fast forward, January 8, 2000, the 13th episode of the 29th season, Shamar Moore became the host of Soul Train. And then fast forward to 33rd season, that's when Dorian Gregory became host of Soul Train. And I cannot forget the Soul Train Christmas Starfest specials that aired between 1998 to 2005. And then all of a sudden, after 35 seasons and 1,117 episodes, the last original episode of Soul Train aired on March 25th, 2006, and was pretty much reruns. And the ratings of Soul Train went down below the 1.0 Nielsen ratings its final 13 years. And it moved to different slots. And so from 2006 to 2008, Soul Train basically re-aired selected episodes between 1973 to 1988 under the title The Best of Soul Train. And then in between that, Tribune Entertainment ceased distribution. But there's one thing you have to know. When Don Cornelius, right before Don Cornelius passed, and this was when Soul Train was still on, when YouTube was new, like 20 years ago, he did not like the fact that clips of Soul Train were posted on YouTube, and so they were taken down. And then when Mad Vision got distribution rights, they would, people would still post Soul Train videos on YouTube. But now that BET owns the rights, even though the show aired long before BET, you know, you hardly ever see BET re-airing all episodes of Soul Train unless it's for Soul Train Awards. And like the last time they ever re-aired Soul Train like that was during the 2012 Soul Train Awards. And so there's a reason why I stopped uploading videos of Soul Train on YouTube, is because of the fact that Paramount Global, through BET Networks, own all the rights to Soul Train. And I doubt that you'll get all seasons of Soul Train streaming, despite the fact that the show ran for 35 seasons and 1117 episodes. So I doubt it will be streaming due to licensing issues. And that's all I gotta say.